Alright everyone, welcome back to Feda. So we gotta go back down now. Because we should be able to pass through the shrine. At least I thought so. Thanks, old-timer. You're a true patriot of the liberation movement. I wish I was still young and limber. I would go with you. Be careful out there. Okay. I mean, supposedly, this path was supposed to have opened up, I think. Or do I have to just keep moving? Maybe I just have to keep moving. Yeah, okay. That's what I have to do. No, oh, no, I can't. So what am I missing? No, clearly that's not the solution. No, I can't go back to the bridge. Maybe there's something up those stairs now? Oh, yeah. Okay, I missed that. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll just go in here. So, here's the special welcoming committee the old-timer warned us about. These soldiers serve under Resetsu's command. Tusk must be downstairs in the basement. You're interrupting a very important ritual. For that, your lives will end here. Cool. Don't fear these new enemies. Wipe out all of them so we can get to Tusk. Alright. A kill everyone mission. Crow. That's new. Oval Krieg? And a Zen Fix. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Get everyone shielded up. They're not really moving up, so we're gonna have to advance. Do I dare? Yeah, why not? Let's have her attack for now. Hold on to your specials. Well, Brian can finish... maybe finish this dude off. Let's see, let's see. No, he did. Alright. Alright, Shane, go intercept. Yeah, I don't fear you, dude. Gonna be honest with you. Let's see. Alright, well, you know what, Dan? What? Oh, you don't need the hammer swing, you could just attack. Well, this might suck. Okay, she's still alive. Oh, she's gonna die. Fuck. Dodge? Or you just crit her? Ah, alright. Well, I think I could rescue her after this. Let's see. Everyone here is 27. Really? Alright, we can start moving everyone up now. Alright, these things can only move one space, so they... I don't think I've ever really fought them. They probably hit really hard. I'm gonna guess. Well, Door can hit them without even having to worry about getting hit back. Oh, wait. Do they have range attacks? They probably do. Because they look like cannons. Yeah. That was dumb on my part. And they're kind of strong. Alright, see if you can moon slice this guy to death. Just enough. Let's just ensure he kills this thing. Just trying to trigger this thing into moving, but not going to be that lucky. You know what? Tell Dora back off. Ein, why don't you go help her? Oh, that heals everybody. Oh, well, that's a problem. He's gonna heal everyone. That's fine. Okay, now he's out of heals. I think everyone's 27 now. Yeah. I'm really racking up money now. Okay, so before we go down there... So if I go to make camp... Alright, first of all, let's save. Alright, so rescue. Oh, it's just him and Ein? Oh, what am I dealing with here? Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, well... Guess this will be quick. I mean, I can believe I defeated you. I can believe it very easily. So is that all I have to do? Did my emblem go down again? Thanks for saving me, but remember, I don't use weapons. What does that mean? Tusk, stop this travesty! Hey Brian, you appear really energetic today. I see your new cause with the Liberation Movement drives you onward. And now, you have arrived at the perfect time to receive your deserved reward. What? Are you claiming you intended for us to arrive here at this exact moment? Based on reports along the show of force I witnessed in the Skull Desert, yes. I expected you to be here for this historic occasion. Tusk, listen to me. I know the power the Empire has given you has corrupted your soul. I also know we're about to fight, possibly to the death, but I must talk to you first. About what? Growing up together in our village? The loved ones we left behind? Or even how you took a blow intended for me and saved my life on the battlefield? Well, I'm not interested in discussing old times. Instead, I have something new to tell you about. I have a legendary sword called the Executor, about to be awakened after centuries. Yes, that's the sword. We promised Feda faithfully we would return it to her temple. Too late for that now. The power of the Executor is unsealing, as we speak. Yours will be the first lives consumed by the sword that thirsts only for blood. Hurry, finish the ceremony. The raw surging power. Can Tusk control that sword? No, I don't believe he can. It's too powerful. Move everyone to safety, now. Too strong. I can't move. We're all doomed. Hey, leave it to me. I can whisk us all to safety. You? What? So this is the incredible power of the Executor? The shrine. It just vanished. Are we safe now? Oh, that was so powerful. The raw energy pulsating from that magic sword. Any longer and we would have been vaporized. Oh, Tusk, what happened to you? Where are you now? He's somewhere. I don't know exactly. Yes, the sword sent him away. Somewhere. Your power. No one would suspect it looking at you, Connolly. But I can't use it all the time. Alright, everyone, snap out of it now. It's over. Time to be on our way. Alright, so do I just keep moving? I guess? Also, I want to see something. Let me go back to camp for a second. I just want to make sure that Eris is back in my party. She's not. Okay. Yeah, and you can't have more than 10. Okay. Good thing I checked that. The Master is safe. Does this conclude our service obligation? Don't be hasty. Let's discuss it in full detail after we arrive in Flats Metro. Old man, are you trying to say you have more tricks up your sleeve? Maybe. Hey, you're new around here. What's your name, rank, and unit? Who's that in the cart? Draw a breath, plumber. We're no one from nowhere. As for the cart, blow it out your ass. Oh, okay. Well, that's it for now. I'm counting on your battle plan to work, Commander Kome. No matter how hard Balformia tries, the enemy will never break our resolve. But they may still try to kill us all. Don't underestimate Cobalt's determination to win. If he can't force us to bow down to him, he may yet resort to genocide. Especially if he can somehow control that ultimate weapon called the Executor. Yes, those reports are quite vexing, but if the sword and its would-be wielder are vaporized, surely with your guidance and Kome's military acumen, we will drive the oppressors away. Speaking of military power, I see that the members of Guerrilla Unit 3 have arrived. On behalf of the Liberation Army, I wish to say thank you and extend a hearty welcome. After taking a stroll around your compound, Commander, you could have fooled us. Don't feel bad. I've already observed the attitude that some of my people seem to have. Unfortunately, we must always deal with sourpusses who are resentful of our top warriors. Regardless, everyone here still yearns to be free from the yoke of the Empire's dictatorship. Yeah, you're right. I had almost forgotten, but we have dealt with this before. So, did you invite us here to thank us properly before handing over our walking papers? Not exactly. Huh? But we thought... No, we want you to join the Liberation Army officially and serve until Cobalt is defeated. We hope to make Scudalia a free, sovereign nation, backed by a strong, unified military force. One that is capable of driving back the Empire and repelling a future invasion by anyone. Words. Mere words, old man. Speaking as one who has been accused of having no brains. Can't you say please? Isn't that how people should ask other folks for favors? I don't believe that will be necessary because you've already decided, haven't you? If I were to hand over your discharges right now, I bet you would give them right back. You would choose to remain with the Liberation Army and finish the job you started because you are not quitters. And also, some people have challenged your credentials and made you angry. You feel you have something to prove, even though you don't, and now you can hardly wait. You want to leave the space as soon as possible, return to the field, and tackle your next foe. Am I right, Brian, or what? I don't like it when someone presumes to read our minds, but you're absolutely correct. Like it or not, we now share a common path to our collective goals. So, those of us who attrited from the enemy army will fight for the freedom of a unified Scudalia. In that case, I'll waste no more mere words. We have much work to do. By the way, I know of a particular little Spitfire from Reuben who will be highly pleased by your decision. Finally, I am documenting your verbal field commissions and raising your ranks one grade. If the Liberation Army is to be a bulwark against foreign aggression, we must formalize our procedures. We must conduct ourselves as a real army should. Agreed? Roger that. So, am I a captain now? That's right. Which means I outrank those two Peckerwoods in your admin. Right again. Any chance you could reassign them to our mobile camp? For what purpose? Well, we're growing like crazy. We need extra hands to sort of clean up around the place. Those arrogant fops are only acting officers anyway, driving everyone nuts. They act like they're doing us a big favor, just performing the duties we pay them to do. Yes, I have real admin officers ordered in. I'll bust those two mugs back down to privates. And send them packing along with your mobile camp to use however you see fit. Alright, now that we've settled that, let's get to work. Thus, we expected to conclude our mission once we escorted Andera safely to Flats Metro, the main headquarters of the Arcadian Liberation Army. We continued to toy with the idea of demanding our long-anticipated discharge papers, only to submit, finally, to the inevitable, a formal induction into the Liberation Army. Generally speaking, we loathed organized armies, especially the one we recently abandoned, but Master Andera had charmed us in some mysterious way, and Kome kept raising our pay. We figured the only way to escape those chasing us would be to help establish peace, a process that would likely elude us until we drove the Balformian army out of Skedalia. The month of November in Year 3 of the new century, Andera Balzark, recently freed from the Empire's Gilmore Island Fortress dungeon, is designated chairman of a newly established legislative body called the Arcadian Council. Many deliberations inside council chambers were unfathomable to the general public. However, the dual realities of spreading peace and freedom resonated in all stratas of Arcadian society. The Liberation Army grew by leaps and bounds in terms of both personnel and finances. One by one, all the cities and villages from the central to the northern regions rose up in one huge groundswell and expelled the Balformian army from their midst. But pockets of Balformian control remained, so once again we embarked on a campaign. Our orders: free Pope Omat, the leader of the unified church in the Holy Land of Kul. Our mission was merely a feint, to create the illusion that Pope Omat was joining with Arcadia. The Arcadian Council calculated that the appearance of an alliance with the Pope would bluff the Balformian Senate into rearranging its force disposition, maneuvers that would benefit the strategic posture of the Arcadian Liberation Army. Pope Omat was likely oblivious to the fact that he was being used as a decoy, and we were not happy to be diverted from what we considered conventional military operations. Nevertheless, we marched toward Lake Kul, a region ruled by Commodore Bart Balthucas. As all of you have been briefed previously, the rescue of Master Andera Balzark has inspired those upstarts in their resistance. The rebels are conspiring to launch a massive attack against the Empire's assets in Skedalia. One might even say they are trampling on the mercy of the Phantom of Faust. Nevertheless, the recent flash-in-the-pan successes are about to be crushed for good. We shall marshal all necessary forces to preserve the peace. The rebels will be chastised. Any citizen who breaches the peace will be charged with treason against the Empire. No exceptions. We will not tolerate such mischief from anyone. With their dying breath, these resistance fools will salute the power of the Phantom of Faust. Stop it. Is this justice? Is this sound politics within the rule of law? Under the tenets of the Phantom of Faust, doesn't preserving the peace include saving the weak? That is the ideal of the Phantom of Faust, is it not, to which you now pay only lip service? Did billions die in the Millennium War just so we could eschew peace and resume genocide? Richard, appeasers such as you foment instability and unrest on Mildred Gars. You speak of ideals and peace, but in your youthful ignorance, what do you know of these? I know this. You rob people's lives and have lost the word mercy from your vocabulary. Is this why you admire your proud empire as a pillar of greatness in the world? Are you a prideful dragonoot? Or have you been irrevocably corrupted by the Goldnareems? You go too far. Seize him. This man is a traitor. I want him bound in chains. Father, what is the meaning of this? Richard, you talk too much. You may be my son, but I cannot make exceptions. Therefore, you'll serve as an example. To maintain the peace, I'll order your execution under the military law of the Empire. That's cold. That's real cold. Father, wait a minute. If you would do this to me, then you are no longer my father. Lord Baltux, you are wrong to suppress the voices of dissent in this manner. Balformia's troops don't bother our small village because we pose no threat. However, knights who became jobless following the Millennium War prey upon us for their every need. Oh, weapons. Okay. I could buy something to help you out. Depends on what you got, though. You got a samurai sword, a claymore, a trident. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Well, you take a claymore. She can't use any of these. Okay. Wait, I'm not using you. I don't care about you. Now, is the trident something... Is a throwing weapon? Or... Because do I want to get rid of the javelin? I'm going to assume it's a throwing weapon. There's nothing you can use. No axes for him. Alright, everyone's fully outfitted. The route to the Holy Land of Cool is dangerous because it passes the Empire's base camps. Okay. I think they're reusing village village layouts now, because this looks familiar. Traveling to the Holy Land of Cool. Why? Cool is no place for soldiers of fortune who are bristling with deadly weapons. Except for the bandits, our lives are blessed because of the proximity of the Pope and Cool. If you want to learn more about the Holy Temple in Lake Cool, see the Elder in Bon Buddha. He makes regular pilgrimages to the temple to pray. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, here we go. Our village of Bilm is spared from harassment by the Balformian army because an officer by the name of Richard has ordered his troops to respect our rights. However, he refuses to protect us from other invaders, so a bandit gang is taking advantage. No one is strong enough or willing to bring these bandits to justice, so we're stuck. Don't worry, Mayor. We'll find some way to rid this region of the bandit problem. This will prove to the people that the Liberation Army not only lets them live in peace, it uses whatever means are necessary to protect their homes from outside aggression. Hold on, Ein. Before you commit us to such a mission, we should discuss this in private. Take it easy, man. If Bilm is part of that new country everyone is talking about, it's part of our responsibility. If we don't protect this village from thievery, who will? Hey everyone, listen to me. Some people in this town just told me about midnight raids by a violent gang of thugs. I want to go with you and help teach these bandits a lesson. Listen, old-timer, we've let you tag along. Even with no special attacks, you're pretty strong. Why don't you go find yourself a rocking chair while we iron out the details? Oh, will you really help save this village by driving away the bandits? Alright, but my exec and I should have returned to camp and discussed it with our boss. Where can we find these bandits? Their hideout is high in the mountains just east of this village. Good luck, and be sure to come back in one piece. Okay. So we're going over here then. Bandit's Cave. When is the captain returning? Don't know. He should be back any moment, I believe. How long are we going to tolerate this situation? Beats me. I don't have any idea, but it really sucks. Anyway, how can a knight be true to his code, living this way without a lord in his estate? The captain said to be patient and everything would return to normal, but I haven't seen signs. Neither have I, but what choice do we... Huh? Shh, someone's coming. Hey, you two clowns. Huh? Yeah, you. What's this crap we've been hearing about broken down knights from the war? So now you're just a bunch of brigands and night riders out terrorizing the countryside? Yes, you people are a disgrace to the code of knighthood. Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Whoa, who the hell are you? Arcadian Liberation Army. Surrender immediately or be put to the sword. Damn it, Captain Lance. He's never around when the shit starts flying. Hey, who needs the captain? We can handle these interlopers on our own, can't we? Yeah, let's show them the true power of the Knights of Sir Chris. Huh? Sir Chris? Nah, it can't possibly be the same guy. Hello, the cave. Battle formation. The enemy's at our doorstep. More brave souls who teach us lessons by scurrying into holes. Halt, you dirty crooks. How dare you insult the honor of our knighthood? Let's just sit this one out for a few turns and see how badly these bastards want to die. Oh yeah, these dudes are weak. Oh, these dudes are very weak. Alright, well, you know what? We'll do this in the next episode. This has been a very story-heavy episode. If you guys like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. More Feda in the next one.